What's going on YouTube? Ground Chuck here in the Ground Chuck game room. Got a PSA 5 slab review that I submitted through my LCS, and they are all goats depending on the circle of people you discuss the hobby and sports with. But they are all 5 goats of their profession, and I am gonna go ahead and these are for my PC. I might move one of them, but I just wanted to make sure that they were good and slabbed, and I love these cards. I've had all these cards since they were issued, with the exception of the first one I'm going to show. So the first one I'm going to show is a 2010 Bowman Platinum Mike Trout Prospects PSA 8. I thought this would come back a 7 or an 8, maybe with a shot at an 8, and it did. It came back an 8. These things are just so very condition sensitive on the borders, the surface. So a lot of scratches on these can happen. But I don't like that there's a little piece, and it looks right there like it's encapsulated, so it's not on the surface of the holder or anything, but it is inside. And gosh, that really is disappointing because it is right by his head, so you can kind of see it. But Mike Trout obviously can be considered a GOAT of his profession. So not having a great year, but Mr. Tom Brady. So I had 2000, and I'll show them both, 2000 Skybox Impact, and I thought they were both come back either 8s or 9s. I never think that I'm gonna get a 10, but let's go over the 8 first. So yeah, this is not a bad looking card in this Michigan uniform. I wish the Wolverine logo was on his helmet, but obviously Tom Brady is and the Buccaneers are struggling this season, but he is still, I mean, he is a GOAT and will be going down as such for his entire career, and until he gets a call to the Hall. And then the 9, you know, it is what it is. They look pretty similar. Very happy to have these to go along with my Bowman rookie. So I don't know, maybe it'll be a trade or something for one. Might get rid of one of these, don't know, but right now they're going in the safe, so it's a good spot for them. And then again, another GOAT, Peyton Manning, can be argued as one of the greatest of all time as well, depending again like what circle. But this is a 98 Topps Chrome rookie. Just really nice looking card. I pulled this back in 98 when I did actually open packs, but yeah, I'm just very glad to have this. And I thought before I sent it off, it'd get an 8 with a shot at a 9, and it came back a 9. Look how young he looks. I'll tell you what, if you don't watch Monday Night Football with Peyton and Eli, it's so much better. I just love their humor. I'm not Peyton Manning or Eli Manning fans. I respect them. They're great. They were great competitors and great players, but they are just hilarious together, and they always have good guests on their show. So I believe that's on ESPN2. And I refuse to watch Monday Night Football if I know Peyton and Eli are on. And they don't have it every week, but yeah, it is what it is. Those guys are just phenomenal. They were phenomenal on the field, and Super Bowl champions, and from a long lineage of quarterbacks in that family. And so I enjoyed listening to them and their views on things and their comedic efforts. So enough of that little rant. The last one is a 1998 Champions of Golf Masters Collection of Tiger Woods. So I knew when I was sending this in that it was going to get at best a 6. These are, I would say these compare to a 19 71 Black Beauties. That's 71 tops. It's a little off center left to right, a little bit more of a border on this side, so that probably knocks it down. You can see there's always going to be some chipping on these, but overall, I mean, I got a 5. I'm happy with it. It's slabbed. It's going in the safe. It's the Tiger Woods, one of the Tiger Wood rookies. You know, you got the Sports Illustrated for Kids, you got Upper Deck, whatever you want to look at. I'm not going to get into that, but I just love this card. It's an oversized, it's a tall boy, as you can tell, being right next to one of those guys. But yeah, it was definitely a nice addition to be slabbed. I'll slide you over Mr. Manning, Mr. Brady, and try to get him right there without knocking anything over. And I'm not going to do it very well, am I? Didn't plan that one very well. These oversized slabs are very hard to, there we go. Very hard to stand up sometimes. They're kind of top heavy. So anyway, let me know what you think. Not gonna get into arguments on who the GOATs are or whatever, but these gentlemen are very good at their profession, their craft, and have been for many years. And I definitely would consider them in GOAT conversation. So thanks for watching. Everybody stay safe. Ground Chuck out under 7 minutes. So have a good one. Have a good rest of your weekend.